Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to finally settle the debate on if global warming is real or not. So, global warming, the talk about global warming has been going on for such a long time. It kind of got on my nerves, and I'm like, I gotta make a video on this. So, first of all, my opinion. So, what I really think is that global warming isn't real. And I have 4 reasons in this video why I think that. There's nothing wrong with you if you don't think that, but this is just my opinion. Okay, and here are 4 reasons why I think this. So, to me, I don't think that this makes sense because over the years, there might be some temperature change, such as in Antarctica. Such as in 1985, the North Pole was very, very large. And here we are today, it is much, much smaller. Now you can say this means it warmed up, but here's my reason. The Earth does fluctuate its temperatures because of the position of it and what is facing it towards the sun. So you can say that the North Pole is melted more because of global warming. And my reason is because of the position of Earth at the specific moments, when the North Pole was facing the sun, it could have been getting a bunch of heat in one spot, melting the ice, and making it into icebergs or just making it more ocean. So what I'm trying to tell you is the position of Earth affects the temperature. And if like it was a summer, if it was like when the North Pole was facing the sun's rays hit it and just kept beating its heat on it, causing it to melt. My second reason is just because temperature changes over even 5, 10, 20, even 100 years doesn't mean that global warming is real. Because even if global warming was real, temperatures would be rising very quickly in a matter of 1 year, changing multiple degrees. Now, if it's 1 year and the first day of winter, winter averaged, let's say 5 degrees in where you are right now, and the next year it was 10 degrees different, so it was 15 degrees the next year, has no meaning to saying that global warming is real. The Earth does fluctuate. Remember what I said in the first reason, that the Earth's position does affect the heat in the Earth. So, and the Earth changes. It's not always going to be the same temperature in a place. It's going to change a lot. It's going to fluctuate. It's not always the same. So what I'm trying to tell you is, just as if when you're born, you're a baby, and over 10 years, you're a kid, and then the next 10 years, you're an adult, see how much you change? You change your looks, you change your sound, you change your age. All these reasons. You change your age, you change your looks, you change your sound, you change your size, you change all these things. So if you're telling me that global warming is real, you're typically saying that it takes you 10 years and you're an adult. That's typically what you're telling me. Now, and the third reason is just because a place gets warmer doesn't mean global warming is real. So if you're in a place and usually it's cold, it's like 40 degrees, let's say, in a place you're at. I'm not saying this is real, but I'm just telling you an example. Let's say it's 40 degrees where you're at, and it gets, in the next year it's 50 degrees, or even 60 or 70, and it rose like 30 degrees. You can't necessarily tell me that that's global warming. Just because the Earth, remember, the Earth's position matters, takes place by changing the weather too, because of the position. And also, the Earth doesn't have perfect numbers either. Like, it depends on where you are, the position of the Earth, which we've gone over like 4 times. It also kind of just depends on the weather. Like, the weather affects the temperature. Like, if it's 50 degrees, it's not going to feel like that if it's a thunderstorm. It's not going to feel like that. It's going to feel colder. And if it's windy out, it's going to feel colder. If it says it's 80 degrees and the sun's beating, it's going to feel way hotter. Like, it depends on the weather too. And my final reason is the North Pole, a lot of it has fallen off, so this means that global warming is real. No, it don't. Remember, the Earth's position, the weather, the temperature all take place. The Earth's position matters on temperature, and the weather also takes effect on temperature. If there is a violent lightning strike on ice, it's probably gonna break, and it will break a glacier. But if it's just calm wind, then it's not gonna. Most likely, it's gonna be like heat that's gonna melt ice. You know what I mean? There's weather, there's the position of the Earth, and temperature, which both the natural disasters happen. Like, those happen. Things happen. Earthquakes affect it. Volcanoes. Like, volcanoes make things warmer. And you can't say it's humans' fault. Because, see that house right there? Like, that's taking barely any heat. Like, the steam, the smoke is warm, right? Usually. Like, smoke is usually warm. So, people drive cars and have houses and set fires and stuff and have power plants. You can say that affects the weather, but it really doesn't that much. Maybe just a tiny bit. The tiniest of bits. One large volcano explosion is typically this amount of smoke and steam that comes out of that volcano while it does that is equivalent to about 1,000 to 10,000 cars. Yeah, like, that's a lot. And it's not like people do stuff on purpose. Like, most of the time when we use smoke stuff, it's not really for a bad cause. Like, no one's trying to destroy the Earth, unless if you're like the Grinch or something. But you see this winter picture right here? If global warming was real over in maybe 100 to 200 years, that would not be like that. It'd be like barely any winter. Anyway, even after this video, you can still believe in global warming, but I'm just trying to tell you reasons. You could give me 100 reasons, and these reasons would cancel out most of them. So you can believe what you want. Like, I'm not against you if you believe in global warming, but have a great day, and I hope these reasons, might make you realize that this debate has to be over, because this debate is getting annoying. Because a lot of times when you turn on your TV, it's most likely, there's a lot of them about the Earth, and most likely that about the Earth is going to be about global warming. Like, Antarctica rose 5 degrees since last year. That means global warming's coming. Really? See what I mean? I'm just trying to make a voice so I sound different, but you know what I mean? I'm not making fun of you if you believe in global warming. You can believe it all you want. Yeah. But what I'm trying to tell you is, I'm trying to make you realize, and I'm just trying to persuade you into thinking I'm making sense, because I'm trying to make sense. And I'm trying to tell you that it doesn't make sense to me. You have your own right to believe in what you want, but to me, I don't think it's reasonable to believe in it. But you can believe it all you want. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and make sure to like and subscribe. Bye, guys.